And we're live. Hey everybody, it's Yakuza 0. I'm gonna double check something, or no, it's Yakuza 7 like a dragon. I'm gonna double check something really quick because I noticed my last recording had quite bad audio, so I'm just gonna double check to make sure everything's coming in correctly. Oop, shit. Alright, it sounds good as far as I can tell, but if there's an audio issue, I guess let me know. Okay, so, let's see. What was I doing? I think I had run out of sub-stories to do for the most part. I mean, there's a couple up here, but... let's just continue the plot for now, I guess. Oh, right, I had spent time grinding so I could get my, cool dealer cards to do more damage. I spent a good chunk of last stream just doing the business minigame.
Ready when you are.
I'm sure you are, bud. Which way am I going? I can take the back alley. Ooh, safe.
Should I open it?
Yes.
Sweet!
Carbon police baton. Nice. I don't think there's anything down that alley. Let's go in. Oh, there are cars out here. Fancy. Oh, Chairman. I brought you a Nanba. He's probably not going to be thrilled. Oh, Chairman? Mr. Chairman, man.
You may enter.
How did we possibly hear that?
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu Clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi.
Yeesh.
The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know.
Oh, thank you.
Eventually, the Seiryu Clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Fucking what? Hold on. That's a leap. You want to run that by me again, bud?
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane.
Yeah.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats. Minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogi Kubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogi Kubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Fuck, dude. I don't think you can just dissolve Parliament. I'm not going to claim to know how a parliamentary system works, but I don't think that works.
Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
Now the young master has the whole town in the palm of his hand. Blood is being spilled all because an outsider interfered. How could Arakawa-san, who I once knew, be a part of that?
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He would have
Shit's
used
getting
that
interesting.
bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower.
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
Shit's getting interesting. I'm very excited to see what's fucking going on. I wonder if Chairman Hoshino is the one that shot his dad. Or maybe one of his men did it. Survive bar. Oh good, it automatically healed me. Share intel with the party. Nobody's got hearts. What's up, fuckers?
Listen.
You good to talk, Ichiban? After hearing what you said about Chairman Hoshino earlier, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? Lay it on me then, I guess. Well, remember how he said it wasn't chance that you came to Ichi and Zhao?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. While you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I doubt you remember. No, you know my gratitude is deeper than oceans for that. Well, I think the part you'll want to know is the one who told me to treat you as none other than the chief.
Hmm?
Hmm? I mean, it was the middle of the night. I was asleep, of course. The chief and a few guys came to me in a panic and asked me to fix you up. And now that I think about it, why would they care? What's that supposed to mean? You don't need a motive to save a dying man, do you? If you were one of us, sure. I would have done it, no questions asked. But getting involved with a shot, Yakuza, that's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why didn't they drop you off at a hospital? Or call an ambulance?
Huh.
But the chief wanted to keep it in-house. Right. So I think the chief must have had a reason he wanted to save you. A reason we still don't know. I guess he might. I think it relates to what Chairman Hoshino was saying about you being here isn't just chance.
Yo.
You think there's more to the chief than we know? Well, every hobo has a secret or two he's hiding.
Hey.
If you got time before your pecking duck date, maybe talking with the chief would be a good idea. Maybe it would. Oh, well, I'm here. Oh, fuck. I'm here. Let's check out that persimmon tree. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's still there.
Looks like the persimmon's okay. That was a really close call with that sumo wrestler. It should be fine now.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the?
Damn wind.
The fuck are you doing?
Get it. That pretty little persimmon's going down.
Why?
Ow! Fucking babies? Damn, these little bastards hurt. I don't know what's going on here, but I need to stop that maniac or the persimmon's gonna get shot.
Why is he shooting me?
Hey! Stop shooting the fruit!
Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, you're that idiot who was dancing near my target.
I wasn't dancing. You shot me, you dipshit!
Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'll make sure the next one's on target.
Hold up! Ceasefire! What have you got against the fruit?
I have nothing against that persimmon. I was just testing something out.
Testing what out?
I'm a big military fanboy. I had this sniper rifle imported from overseas, and it just arrived today. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? It's a dream come true for a bolt-action lover like me. And I also can't complain about how genuine the specs are. Steel cylinder for maximum durability. The trigger even has that real, authentic click.
What's this guy talking about?
Anyway, I was wanting to test this baby out when, lo and behold, I found the perfect target. That pesky persimmon.
Ah, I get you. That's why you were shooting at it. That's cool and all, but you mind switching targets?
What?
I can't have you shooting at that persimmon. You see, there's this girl who's sick and...
That's a negative.
Uh-oh.
What? Why?
A sniper never lets his target live.
It's a
I'm
fucking
gonna
fruit.
put it down with my new partner here.
Dude, it's a toy. Calm down.
You still intend to stop us? Then you'll be our first hit.
All right. Threatening man.
Watch me.
This is a very small room. Sun Splash. One hit.
Clear the way.
Damn. Never really been one for close quarters combat. Damn, it really didn't need to go down like that, man. Time to abort mission and move on. I don't want to see you shooting at that thing again. Fine. I'll let you have this one. The kill is yours. I'm not killing anything. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Hey, hold up. One last thing. That was a fun fight. Human targets bring the thrill to a whole new level. Is it alright if we do this again once I order a new gun?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll kick your scope-loving ass as many times as you want, long as you leave that persimmon alone. Heh. Bleh. Brother. Alright, looks like the persimmon's safe now. Hopefully it stays that way until the surgery. Fucking wild. Are there any other daytime things? Oh, there's one at the restaurant here. Interesting. Oh, there's a new one over there, too. I kind of want to finish this chapter out. Let's just do that. I really need to find out where to get 5 scorpions. I want that thundercrack bat so bad. Uh-oh.
Show me what you got.
Well,
Let's go. Take this.
Are you quick enough?
Don't get caught.
I'm down.
You're in it now. Get alive. Let's go.
Let's go to the Archimag.
I got this.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Watch me.
Got him.
Too easy, I'm afraid.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for the free soup. Hello, old man.
Chief. My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion,
when we're asked. We dispose of bodies.
What?
What?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes.
Jesus.
The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
Yeah, I mean...
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it.
Right.
So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
So Horikowa-san knew these guys would save my life? When he shot me in Kamurocho, was he planning to send me here all along?
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it.
It's because Ryo Aoki
Forget I said
Ichiban
it.
is the only person who would probably recognize him. Ichiban, it's about time to go to the high-end tower. You got lunch plans with Chairman Hoshino, right? Then he disappeared. Every time I'm running through here, I'm just like, please don't get fucking hit by a car. Let's hit up that restaurant there and see what's up. It's on the way. Was it on this road? No, if I take a left at the end of this road, I can get to it. The intrigue is strong. Oh, there's some fucking jacked dudes over here. The hands throwers.
Let's go!
Don't get cocked.
You sure you want to get hurt?
I don't miss.
One down. Oh, these guys are only level 20. What am I doing?
Feeling better already.
Cool.
You sure you can beat me?
Flying cross chop? Ow.
Bring it on. Watch me.
I love this item I gave Jungi that gives him, like, fucking higher crit chance, because it's amazing when he just does regular attacks. Fuck you, WrestleManiac. Get him boys down. Yeah.
Good times.
Swing left here. Probably gonna have to fight those dudes. Ooh, hold on, there's a Tojo Clan crest in here. I assume. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, kid. Oh, no. Looks like Megumi's hard at work again. But damn, she doesn't look too good. What's going on, kiddo?
Hey, you okay? You don't look so hot.
Oh, Kasuga-san. No, I'm alright.
You sure? You shouldn't overwork yourself, you know?
I'm sure. I have to do this for Makun.
Hey, Megumi!
Megumi!
Are you okay?
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm okay. I have to keep earning donations.
You should take it easy for now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's get you home.
Listen to your mother, sweetheart.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to get you involved in all of this. Would you happen to be Kasuga-san?
I would.
What gave it away?
Megumi's told us a lot about you. She said a friendly man with shrub hair has been helping her out.
Oh, yeah.
Why's everybody so
Thanks
much
to your
hair?
help, she's had great success in gathering donations. We wanted to express our gratitude earlier, but...
No, it's no problem. But what about Megumi? I know it's for her little brother, but don't you think she might be working too hard?
She must have heard my wife and I talking about our financial troubles and taken it upon herself to make things better. We're here now because we were contacted by her school. It seems she hadn't been showing up lately.
Oh.
Skipping school to collect donations for her brother. I'm ashamed it took us so long to find out.
Don't overdo it yourself, all right?
Yes, I'll certainly try. Thank you. Well, I'd better get back to work. Once again, thank you for today. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I didn't know Megumi had it that bad. Maybe there's something I can do.
Money. Give them money. I assume. Let's just keep it going. If I go... I'll have to turn here, actually, because there's nowhere else to go. Always traffic coming this way. Good. It means I can avoid it. Yeah. Right, and once I get to a road, I should be able to swing left. I didn't realize the academy was like right on the corner of Chinatown.
There's another side quest I can hit while I'm here, as long as I don't... I mean, even if I get into the fight, I suppose I can still... Yeah, oh great.
This will be good practice.
Well. You're in it now.
Pierceologist.
Come up. You're in for it.
You want to get hurt?
Watch me. Okay, let's go.
Got him. Got him.
Feeling better already?
This'll do.
Get fucked. Fuck you, bitch. Bam. Taste my electro fists. Let's see what's up here. Delicious Chinese food right here. Man, nobody's biting today. His dad wanted me to ask about his son's relationship. There's no customers around, so now's probably a good time.
Sup?
Hey, you Yuta?
Hi.
Yes, and you are... I'm Kasuga. Your dad told me a bit about you.
Hmm?
Huh? You did? So that's what this is about. I'm sorry, he roped you into this, did he? Your dad's just worried, you know. Personally, I think you gotta live how you want to live. Appreciate the support. My dad can be a bit too overprotective sometimes. Just means he cares about you. Anyway, I guess you're pretty serious about this girl, huh?
Hi.
Of course I'm serious about her. I'd like to think we're dating with marriage in the cards. Yeah, I get you. So, what kind of girl is she? Mao-san has been a regular of ours for a while now. She used to come here a lot with her previous husband. She's divorced, right? Yes, her husband was so busy with work they never had time for each other. I guess you could say they grew apart. Their feelings just sort of drifted away. Sure. Mao-san has the most amazing smile, and she's been so kind to me since we first met way back when. She was almost like a mom to me, if I'm being honest. Eee, always so encouraging. Whoa, Yuta's mom passed away when he was little, but now he's... Bro. The divorce was really rough, I guess, so I tried to be a shoulder she could lean on through it all. I just wanted to be there for the woman who was there for me. I felt like I could make her happy.
Oh.
I get it. So you fell for her after you started looking out for her. She's beautiful, I'll give you that. I think so, too. Okay, well, sounds like you've got your head on straight. Mostly. But shouldn't you be able to talk to your dad about it? I wish I could, but I'm afraid that he'll just use Mao-san as the reason for me not being good enough chef or something like that. So it's been hard to talk to him lately. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. His heart's in the right place, but I still feel bad for him. Maybe I can give him some classic Kasuga counseling. Oh no. Love conquers all. Polish up your skills. Train to become stronger. I think this one's good. If you ask me, this is gonna require the power of love to fix. Yeah, style go up. Power of love?
Okay.
Yeah, if you can show your old man that you two truly love each other, then maybe he'll change his mind. Show him how. Well, you could always try going in for a super passionate kiss in front of the guy. No, not a chance. I can never do that with my dad watching. Fine, fine. Let's do it eventually if you marry her, man, but let's see what else we've got.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you should brush up your cooking skills and prove you've got what it takes. I think so too. I'm practicing every day, though. Oh, if that's not getting results, then maybe you should do some kind of special training. That could help, yeah?
Oh.
Special training? I know. Thanks for the advice, Kasuga-san. Oh? You think of something?
Hi.
I did. I'm gonna train at another restaurant to get my dad to finally accept me as a fully fledged chef. Another restaurant? I feel like I rely on my dad too much at our place. If I train at another restaurant, it'll force me to fend for myself and learn on my own.
Wow.
Ah, yeah. That's a good idea. So where are you gonna go?
There's a restaurant called Heian Tower in Chinatown. That place is no joke when it comes to Chinese food. I'll beg them for a job if I have to. Oh yeah? Well, with all that fire under your ass, I'd be surprised if they turned you away. Yeah. Oh, and there might be trouble if my dad gets one of this. Do you think you could keep it on the down low? I want to surprise my dad by showing him how much I've grown. Sure, I gotcha. Thank you. Won't he be surprised when he finds out? He's raised me as a single dad, so I can only hope this will be enough to say thanks for all he's done. I should be getting back to the restaurant. I'll see you later. Yeah, he is a good guy. He takes love and work pretty seriously. I'll tell his dad the good news next time I see him. For now, I must get to Heian Tower. The Matrix be glitching a little bit, methinks. Nope, this is Heian Tower. And that's Tojo Clan crest. Yoink. Yeah. I was kind of expecting him to be dead when we got here, not gonna lie.
Got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Maybe.
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
As am I.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu Clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
One of them was a traveling actor. His
Uh-oh.
name was Toshio Arakawa.
Oh,
He
shit.
was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
It's just what I thought.
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu Clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
Yep.
So did you
He's
actually...
the one that shot his dad.
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. And those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho?
So that's why Arakawa-san became a Yakuza. Hardly had any choice. It's lingering on this one for a while.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Matsumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Matsumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Yeesh.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a
Hello,
small
Malagai.
bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer.
Yeesh.
I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
That bill.
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then, how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
This track really gets
Sure,
me.
but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him. I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin III could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves, they were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing has faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've
The
told
way
you.
Ichi is like shaking right now is really getting me.
There's almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga,
Yeah?
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
Oh, god damn it. No. It's gonna be a fuck. I can't believe that shit. You can't just end on that. That better be fucking duck. That better be duck under that platter. Chapter 11, The Odds. I must now wipe my tears.
Has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens' Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
Ugh. I had to blow my nose. That cutscene got me right in the feels. Somebody gonna come execute this old man for real, though?
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
A governor as the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second. Isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle. And he'll have the Citizens Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch
And
of
this
kids?
is a man that runs on pure spite.
Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you. I hope you'll visit.
I don't think
Ijincho
heartbeats are
after
supposed
its
to go that
beautiful
fast.
New developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
I can't wait for Ichiban to deck that fool. Come on, you can do it. Load better. There we go. Back at Survive Bar. Establishing shots into a loading screen. Super good.
So, it's your hideout?
Oh, hello, Zhao.
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Fuck do you want from me?
Excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey,
Where are the rest of your people now that Komijul HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jun Gihan is staying here, since this place is a pile of ashes. But what's Zhao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumeng. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Oh, nice.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do?
We do?
We don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell all of Japan, is golden after the Komijul thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijul gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Hmm.
Wow,
That's
great
frustrating.
journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijul committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
What?
He's dead? Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
Damn. Fucking cold-blooded.
A hero? Why they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? Now they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komijul fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
What can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
No, that's fair.
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijul property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijul and the Liumeng are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, he'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
That's a wild thing to say.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kind of fucked up?
Yes.
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Zhao joined the party. Yeah! Zhao is cool. And hot.
With the fall of the Great Wall of Muscle and Yokohama's rising crime rate, the city's villains grow even more powerful. Be on the lookout as you may encounter formidable, never-before-seen foes. Uh-oh. Seems like a lot of enemies who drop crests have been showing up lately. Guess the Seiryu Clan butted heads with more than just a few folks around town. Hunt these guys down and snag you some crests. Zhao's rather demanding experience as the leader of the Yokohama Liumong has toughened him up against bleeding fear, rage, and silence. Do I even have a quest right now? I don't think I do. I do not. Oh. There it is. Hey, Ichiban, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Oh, good, good. Can I ask you a favor, though? Sure. Think you could take out the trash for me?
Hmm?
Trash? I don't mind, but why? Oh, I'm just cleaning my house and my place, and there's some stuff I don't need anymore. No rush. Just stop by when you have time. I can't lift it all. I'll wait for you at my place. Some heavy lifting, huh? Guess I'll go to Hamako's place after I wrap things up. Why?
What's that sound?
What the fuck?
What now? Oh, he's hammering a straw doll to the persimmon tree. Wait, persimmon tree?
Hey! The hell you think you're doing?
None of your business. I'm casting a hex. Now scram.
Yo, hold up, man. You stop that hex right now. It will never hurt the tree.
You'll never understand how I feel. I'm gonna cast a hex on her.
Her?
Yes, on Hitomi, my classmate, and my girlfriend.
You're putting a curse on your girlfriend. What the hell for?
I finally realized she never cared about me. I caught her kissing my senpai from the soccer team. Right here in front of this tree.
For fuck's sake. Of all places for the shit to go down.
So I'm casting a hex, hammering this doll right into their special spot.
Oh, wait. I know it really sucks for your girl to have betrayed you like that, but this won't solve anything. She might have had a reason for doing what she did.
Are you taking her side too?
Huh?
Nobody understands how I feel. Everybody always takes her side.
No, that's not what I mean.
Enough! I'll cast a hex on anyone who sides with that traitor.
Oh boy.
And you're first, Shrubby!
What's everyone going mean about my hair? Threatening man!
Well...
I'm curious, what's Zhao got?
Let's go!
Chanyo Zhao.
You wanna go?
Not for me. You can win.
Oh. One hit. You're tougher than you look. Is a... Hitomi-chan. Sheesh, poor guy's been played by his girlfriend. Guess I can't blame him. The way she picked up my eraser for me with such tenderness. Was it all a lie? Eraser? Yeah, I dropped my eraser and Hitomi-chan picked it up and gave it back to me. And when she did, our hands touched. That means we're dating now, doesn't it? What? What? Wait, is that really it? That's the extent of your relationship? Well, yes. I haven't spoken to her since. But that's enough, isn't it? Our hands touched. We're basically married now. No, that's not how it works. Not in the slightest. Oh, I see. You know, it was the first time a girl ever touched me. Now lay off the witchcraft. Sorry for any trouble. Yeah, good plan. Goodbye, my love. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to look for a new lover. Oh, well, good luck. You'll need it. Pity if the next girl hands him some change or something. Anyway, this tree attracts all sorts of weirdos, doesn't it? Wait, I was the first one here. Wait a damn second. Ooh yeah, threat level go up. Threat level 3 now. Alright, so I won't swing by her place. Let's see. Let's do some side quests. What else do I have that I could do? Excuse me. I also want to see what Zhao's deal is, so let's look at him. First of all, I'm gonna need to equip him with shit of any kind. His job is gangster. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can't argue with that. Oh, I have a cigar that only he can use that makes him get more job XP. That's pretty solid. He doesn't have a specific weakness or anything, does he? Ring for now. Can I see your stats, please? Boy, some of these are really funny. Okay, let's see, Gangster. What skills does Gangster give you? It's got a lot of slashing and physical. Yeah, it looks like mostly slashing and physical are the ones. Let's go to... We'll swing north here and hit up this thing. Actually, maybe I should swing by the business and try to increase that for a little bit. Actually, what do my social stats look like? I haven't checked them in a while. What's, got 5s and 4s across the board. The reason I'm curious is because there's this dude here, and I wonder if my shit's high enough to think of changing. What's up here? Hey, what's back there anyway? Well, shit. Most people try asking Aniki a question, end up fumbling their words and leaving a disgrace, but you got confidence, brother. That sack must weigh a ton. Look in your eyes. It's like a salmon swimming upstream, not giving a fuck about statistical impossibilities. Alright, I'll show you what's here. Follow me. Okay. Whoa. What you see here is the gambling hall, where Ichincho's more reckless vagrants come to blow off steam, not to mention cash. Best part is, the long dick of the law can't touch it. If you got money and the marbles to keep yourself in check, this place might be an interest to you. I had no idea this kind of place was just hiding in plain sight. Well, I'm here, so might as well enjoy it. So what the fuck is down here? We've got cards. You've got 3 games I don't know. Cool. Can I leave? How do I leave? I have to get into the water to leave. It's unfortunate.
Well, cool. I can just come down here to the underwater gambling hall now. Good to know. Alright, where's my business? Oh, I've got 2 quests back here. You know what? Let's swing back and do those. Swing back and do this, and then we'll do some big... Jesus Christ. Ooh.
I got this.
You're in it now.
I'll show you.
I got this.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Oh, you.
Out of my way!
I'm up.
Put him in the reckless charge. There's a lot of guys here. Dang. Mega swing.
I'm over here. Who wants to go?
Dynamite Ignite. Uh-oh. Don't do that.
I got this.
No, sir.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Take your best shot.
Just gonna stand there? Done with all the fun and games yet?
Alive.
Ow.
Sure you want to get hurt?
Missed.
Shot.
Well, let's hit this guy so that he doesn't explode.
Just gonna stand there? Right. Ow.
You're in it now. Alive. Let's go.
Where's the other... That's the other guy.
I wouldn't underestimate
Atlas Hold! There we go.
you can beat me.
Boy.
Just gonna stand there? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
I got this.
Blocked most of those.
I'll show you. What?
Got him.
Who wants to go?
Made inappropriate gestures. Oh boy.
You sure you want to get hurt?
I do want to see what this does.
The hell's your
Oh! Zhao was cool.
I got this. You can win. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Good to go. Cool.
Slam dunk that man into the ground. Hell fucking yeah, brother. Job
Coming
rank
up in the world.
Anyway, let's go see what these side quests are. Is this the end of the Persimmon saga?
Well, the persimmon looks alright. But I wonder how Kanako-chan is doing. I hope her surgery went okay.
Kasuga-san.
Huh? You're Kanako-chan's father. How's Kanako-chan doing? The surgery go alright?
She's dead.
No, don't tell me.
Oh, Kanako, come here.
Okay.
Kanako-chan. Wait, she's all better now?
She is. She used to always stare out the window with such a hopeless look in her eyes. But these days, that look's been replaced with a smile. Her surgery was a great success, and she's even up on her feet again.
No way! That's
Yeah!
great.
She wanted to come say thank you.
To me?
Thank you, Kasuga-san. You protected the persimmon for me.
Nah, no need to say thanks.
No, I had a lot of fun watching you. Fighting a sumo wrestler, getting shot by a toy gun, comforting that witch boy, and all to protect the persimmon. I couldn't help but laugh, and it made me realize there's so much to see out there. It gave me the hope to keep going.
Oh yeah? Guess it was all worth it then.
There was also a part of me that wanted to skip the surgery just so I wouldn't miss out on the drama.
Hey, good thing you didn't.
I'm just kidding.
Well, it's nice to see you happy.
I should also thank this tree. I'm still here thanks to this persimmon.
Watch it fucking fall right now.
Well, what do you say we eat it?
Huh? You want to eat it?
You don't need it anymore, right? Besides, look how good it looks.
You wanted to eat it this whole time, haven't you?
Maybe.
You got me. Hang on a sec.
You're gonna climb that fucking tree? No, I want to see that. Don't. Okay. Alright, fine,
Yeah,
cowards.
Look, it's nice and ripe. You want dibs, Kanako-chan?
I'll have some after you. You should go first since you worked so hard to protect it.
You sure? Okay then, here goes.
Watch this fucking plastic or some shit. Crunch.
Oh. Ugh. This is one of the bitter ones, huh?
I thought so.
You mean you knew? Come on, Kanako-chan.
Rude. Ba-ba. Now, can she work for me, or is she a summon? Nope. The sumo guy is a summon. Excellent. There's Tojo plant crest in the corner there. Or maybe a bug. It's in grass. Nope, Tojo plant crest. Let's see. Who the fuck can I... Who is my quest marker in here?
Kasuga-san, guess what? I finally got more details on that rumor.
Which rumor?
What rumor?
You know, the one I mentioned earlier?
I don't remember.
Trust me, you're gonna want to hear this.
I really don't remember
If
what you're
it's
talking
juicy,
about.
Let's hear it.
So, I heard this from a customer, but apparently there's a small shipping company called Zhou Trading over on Ijin Street. And if you tell the guy working there a certain password, he'll let you into a top secret weapon shop.
Oh?
This shop's not legal, is it?
Whispers of the underworld.
Doubt it. According to the rumors, he's pretty much cornered the black market. So, if you need anything dangerous and illegal, he's your go-to guy.
Whoa, sounds intense.
I know, right? I bet he's got the coolest stuff. Hey, what do you think this guy looks like? You think he's one of those sexy anti-hero types? If only I could meet a guy like that. You think he'd want to say hi to me?
Oh no.
No, that's probably not a good idea. Something tells me he's more villain than anti-hero.
Nah, if you say so.
Fucking...
Anyway, you have any idea what his password might be?
Oh, let me think. It was... Lao Chow Chow Ya. There we go.
Love Choo Choo Yeah?
Wrong. Lao Chow Chow Ya. I'm clueless as to what it means, if anything at all.
Lao Chow Chow Ya. And I just say it to the dude who works there?
Well, do keep in mind, this is all hearsay, but where there's smoke, there's fire, so some of it might be true. And besides, even if he does turn out to be a villain, you're strong enough to make it out alive.
Appreciate the vote of confidence. I guess it wouldn't hurt to check it out. Thanks for the tip.
Now, if he really is my type, nice body, a little on the wild side, hook me up with a date.
So we need to go to Ijin Street and give the guy a Zhao Long distribution and password. Loud chow chow ya. Who comes up with this shit? I want to see if Zhao or what's his face have songs. Tell me.
Hope you're ready for this.
Yeah, they do. Okay, this is pretty good.
You're gonna feel this one.
Zhao! Stir hell's cauldron, hot pot party. Now, Jack, what's on the menu for tonight?
Nice.
Sorry, I'm the fire. Fire counter. Hey, we got you, sorry.
Oh.
Woo, woo! The demons are brewing up a hellish stew. Made of you, worthless humans cooked into a roux. That's good. Hey. Shitposters, hot takes, all you trolls. You little fish, you're all in tonight's main dish. Hey! It's juicy warm ribs. Now the people say she ate the beast. Travel by the flesh and the demon's brawn. Little beast, your blood is redder than kimchi. Offer it the flab around your guts. Offer it to
I fucking love this.
in the depths of your despair. The pot is dark, deep in your nightmare. The demon pot, we're dining in hell. Party night! Yay!
Ah. Yakuza good every time.
It is what it is.
That was very good. I really wish fucking Jungi Han had a song. Anyway, nobody here wants to talk to me, so I guess let's leave. Work on some of those side quests so I can get a grind going. Let's see. Distribution. Okay, where's the closest side quest to me? Right here. I always forget I can do this. Jesus. Calm down, whoever that was. Hello, dipshits. Whoa! Why are they level fucking 40? Holy shit. Guess I'm gonna have to be careful from now on. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should help the Infinite Dungeon and do some fucking grinding in there. It's late for them to leave.
Because fuck, I was not prepared for them to be level 40.
What do you usually do on your days off, Adachi-san?
Well, I'm actually pretty fond of gardening. Yeah, I've got a little planter on the porch. I give it water and fertilizer. Do my best to take care of it. Snack time's the best, knowing you've grown the snacks yourself.
Huh, that does sound nice.
Is that really fun, though?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be faster to just buy them instead of messing around with all that fertilizer and shit? Sounds like it's more trouble than it's worth, if you ask me.
Harvesting things you grew yourself is special, right, Adachi-san?
You know, shopping for the ingredients probably is faster. What have I been doing with my life?
Adachi-san, don't let this idiot get to you. Keep taking care of your garden.
Speaking of, what's your hobby, Zhao?
Me? Bonsai.
Fuck, that's good.
Hey.
Yo, Megami, feeling any better? Yeah. Oh, Kasuga-san. Yeah, I'm fine now. No donations today, huh? Taking a break? Oh, no. They said I don't have to do it anymore because we have the money now. That means Makun will have a surgery soon.
Hmm?
They already got the money? How the hell did they get it so fast?
Hey.
You don't seem too happy about it, though. Something bothering you? Well, it's my dad. Lately, he's been going to Central Street when he's supposed to be at work. Where'd you hear this? I saw him there when I was walking home from school. I thought it was strange that he wasn't working, so I followed him. After that, he went into a dark building with some scary people. Megumi, if you ever see him around there again, don't follow him. Huh? But Don't worry about your dad. I'll go see if he's alright. Okay, I won't. Should head over to Central Street. If I swing down... I'm hoping if I make it to the next district over, hopefully the fucking threat level will go down and not up. Nope. Stays the same. Ah, fuck. Oh well, not gonna be able to avoid this one, I guess. What level are these fools? 40 to 50, huh? Nope. Bye. Doing side quests has suddenly gotten very fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna... Once I hit this, I'm gonna go to the infinite dungeon to grind, because holy shit. Welcome. I'm supposed to give this guy a password for access to a weapons shop, but it could be risky. Hey, Yes? What is it you want? What's that password again? Lao chow chow ya. Choo choo yowza. Love you, booyah. Pretty good.
Lao chow chow ya.
Where did you hear that from?
I was referred here? Kinda?
Very well. Then wait right here.
Alright.
Cool. Please don't make me fight a strong man.
Can I help you guys?
Oh no.
You can help us prove your worth to Chao-san by facing us in combat. No offense, but protocols are protocols.
Oh boy.
I knew this shit would happen.
Now, let's see what you're made of.
Please only be these three dudes. Okay, good. They're only level 28. We're fine.
I got this.
I got this. Take your best shot.
You think you can win? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Charmed everyone. Excellent.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Take your best shot.
Already. Cool. You think
Check
you
this
can
out.
win?
Let's go.
Ah, he's not charmed anymore.
I'll show you. This one's
Weak to ice. Good to know.
right. I wouldn't underestimate me.
Is anyone else got ice? Let's just swap in Saeko.
My turn to shine. You're gonna get stomped.
Let's slap him with money.
Come up! I got this. Let's
Sparkling
go.
splash you.
Here comes the champagne.
I got this. Feeling better already.
Got him. Soul Shield bracelet? That sounds interesting.
I did it.
What was that about? We good?
You're quite skilled.
Exceptional. You pass.
Who?
You, the one who runs this secret weapon shop?
Meet me near Kinka Bridge, along the river's edge, and I will give you your answer.
Okay.
Sorry we had to do that, sir. But we do have to screen our clients somehow.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, this is the black market I'm dealing with, so I figured I might get the runaround.
I assure you, it's worth the effort.
Because I gotta head along the river towards Kinka Bridge if I want to meet this arms dealer. Where's that? Nope, I've got a thing there. Kinka Bridge. Which fucking bridge is Kinka Bridge? Oh, it's that one. Okay, we're gonna swing south, though. And hopefully avoid this guy, but probably not. Oh, this guy's only level 16? What the shit? Scream to the top of his lungs. What was I afraid of this fool for? Oh no, he has so much health.
Don't get cocky. Gotta hold it together.
We're gonna have to actually fuck this guy up. And he resists most damage.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Going in.
Okay, Elemental seems to be at least effective. Let's hit him with the unlucky dice.
What'll it be?
Attack, go down.
I'm not backing down.
Attack, drastic, go down. See how he does against this. And he resists cold too. Alright.
Come on now. I got this.
Let's hit him with card sharp, see what that does.
Feeling lucky, sir?
Joker! Oh my god, he's so weak to slashing.
This is bad. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You wanna go?
Huh? Is defense down considered a physical ailment?
I'm not backing down.
It is not.
Okay.
Gotta do something about this.
Let's get Zhao out here.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world.
Zhao's got slashing.
After me. Gotta hold it together. Check this out. Who wants to go?
Right.
Card sharp.
What'll it be?
Joker. These new cards are very good. I'm glad I spent $700,000 on them.
Yo, that movie was great. Never thought the Notebook would be the key to...
Hey, watch it!
Huh?
Mom's gonna watch that later. Don't spoil it for me.
Not one for spoilers, huh, Adachi-san?
Of course not. I want the purest experience possible. And don't get me started on those ads that say, you won't believe the big twist, or whatever. Can't stand that kind of crap.
Why is that?
Well, think about it. The twist will be boring if you know it's coming. If I know about it, all I do is brace for it. And then I won't be watching it the way it was intended.
Wow, you really are a purist, Adachi-san.
Yeah, well, I say you just go on opening day.
Makes sense to me. Okay, let's see. Across the highway. Not get hit by cars. Pick up this briefcase. It's got an attack booster in it. Excellent. God, everywhere is red now. No matter where I go, it's all red. It's all level 4. Okay, next road over, it looks like. So I can hit that, and then I'm gonna swing back up to get that one. Okay, number go down. Good, good, good. I can handle level 3. Level 3 is fine. Hey, that's Megumi's old man, and he's with some dudes. Who are they? Were you able to bring the documents in your seal?
Hi.
Yes. In that case, head upstairs. Should be a piece of cake milking that guy's wallet. Yeah, especially when he's all stressed out about covering his kids' medical expenses. Yeah. Dad. Megumi, what are you doing here? I'm sorry. I was just worried about my dad. Right. Well, don't worry. I'm looking out for him. Now, if you'll just stamp your seal here, we wish your son a very successful surgery.
Hi.
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold up. Kasuga-san? Who the hell are you? Can't you see we're busy? Idiot. Your daughter's worried about you, you know. Wait, did something happen to Megumi? She's seen you come here on your way back from school. She may be just a kid, but even she can tell this place is bad news. I'm not trying to tell you how to take care of your family. That's your job. But I wouldn't screw over my family's future just so I could help them today. Not when Megumi's worked so hard. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're not a client, get lost.
Okay.
Oh, I'm leaving. We both are. Chih, this is a waste of time. Seems our contract will have to wait until we take care of our uninvited guest. Perhaps this will help you make up your mind. You come up with that line on your own? Boys, wipe the floor with this asshole. What level are they? 17. I need to get him a better sword. How many people have I beaten with this popsicle stick? I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to even consider borrowing money from them.
No.
You were just looking out for your family. Anyway, it's all good. Dad! Megumi! Are you alright? Did they hurt you? I'm alright. I'm so sorry for worrying you. Listen, Megumi. I know I said you won't need to do donation work anymore, but it looks like I was wrong.
So, is it okay if I ask for your help again? Yes, of course. Thank you, Megumi. Your father's going to work hard too. Kasuga-san, thank you for helping my family. We'll continue working to pay for Masashi's surgery together. By the way, how much more do you need? Well, I've done everything I can, and I'm happy to say we only have 1 million more to go, but we're running out of time.
Yo.
And so, say, which hospital is the little guy at? Huh? No, he's in the central hospital, 1 city over. Got it. Maybe I'll go give him my best when I can. You're more than welcome to. After all, no, our whole family is in your debt. I'm sure Makun will be happy to see you. Well, we'll be on our way now. Thanks so very much for today. Central Hospital, 1 city over. If it's 1 million they need, it's 1 million they'll get. This is the second quest now that I need 1 million yen for. Now let's head to... Right, I wanted to get up here. No, I'm gonna take the riverside, actually, because it seems safer. Actually, where's Hello Work? It's right here, right? Yeah. Let's head there first, so I can see if I want to change anybody around.
My shoulders are feeling kind of tense. It'd be nice to go to a hot spring.
Hot spring sounds nice. Coffee milk tastes 100 times better when you first get out of the bath, too.
I used to go to the public baths a lot back before I was homeless. I loved drinking milk right when I got out of the bath, just like Ichiban. I'd knock 'em back like nobody's business.
Yeah, knock 'em back all you want, as long as they stay knocked back.
You think I'd puke it up? No way. I can keep anything down.
I don't know about that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can I help you?
Let's see what Jungi and Zhao are able to do.
Take your time.
Because it looks like Zhao's stuff is mostly going to be physical skills, which I kind of have a lot of already. I mean, I do have all of these jobs on that, I guess. Has Jungi got anything cool?
Here you are.
It's all slashing for him, right? Yeah. Ah. I wish there were more gun jobs.
Do your best out there.
Oh well, I tried. Let's cut through here to go to the riverside. And I can take that bitch all the way out. I want to go up the ladder. To go around these fools. Ooh, hold up. I see a thing.
I love going up to places like this.
This roof gonna be okay? It's not gonna break or anything, is it?
Maybe we should jump around and find out.
Wait, don't. Stop!
Hey, did we even come up here for any particular reason?
Nah, no reason. Just looked like fun.
Oh, one of those boys will be boys things, I guess?
Except, we're kinda old.
The poor zoo. Oh hey, I've unlocked Saeko's next thing. I might go do that real quick. Did it even lead? How the fuck did you guys get down there?
Anyway, I did see a Tojo Clan crest down here, so I'm gonna... Whoa! What the fuck is going on here? Tojo Clan crest. I wish I could read what this building is so I could figure out what's happening. Oh, there were more guys. I thought it was just the one guy and I was gonna fucking ambush that clown. While I'm here, I think I'm gonna go get some free heals. Thank you. Out of my fucking way. Let's see, where am I going? Pretty much just straight up this bridge, huh? That was cool. Darts, airstrike, go! Got two of them.
Come on now. Done with all the fun and games yet?
I really need to get him a better sword if we're gonna do this.
The enemy is defeated.
Alright, now I do wanna do Saeko's next like friendship thing, so I guess we'll go up the riverside. For now. Since I've unlocked it and everything. God, I hope those guys are not level fucking like 50 or whatever. Damn it. Okay, high 20s. That's manageable. I did notice a level 44 in there just now.
Sure you can beat me? I'm not backing down.
Let's go. Out of my way.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Cool.
You're gonna
Let's take care of this fool.
Just gonna stand there? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Right.
Okay, good. He doesn't have that much health at least. Instead of just with a hard sharp, get rid of him.
Feeling lucky, sir?
Joker! Okay, good. He's dead.
I'm over here. Who wants to go?
I got this. I have secrets too.
I shouldn't have done this. That was unnecessary. The blinding viper. Oh. Got him.
Here we go. Huh? Go time.
On it.
How did you get over there? Nice.
Sweet.
Right, 10. Learn the skill Shell Shatter. Where did the
You know what, I'm gonna go this way, because I don't think enemies can get me if I go this way. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't come this way. Don't look at me. Don't come this way. Taking the back road. Street dandy. Nice. Where does this go? Just go down to the road in front, or... Oh, this goes nowhere. Oh, it does go down to the road in front. Okay. Get out of my way! I'm walking here. Tojo Clan crest. Oh, I picked up that Tojo Clan crest, and then the enemies that were on the street here just kind of vanished. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. How am I supposed to get to where that is? Hold on, how do I, what? Oh, I have to take, do I have to take a ladder down to the gambling hall? I think I do. Ah, yeah, there he is. Hey, what's up?
Hey there. Heard you got some weapons for me.
You say that with such confidence. Tell me, what family are you from? Surely, you're not some civilian.
I'm with Arakawa. The Arakawa family of the Tojo Clan. Well, I was.
The Tojo Clan. Interesting. Just like Kazuma and Kiryu.
What?
Who?
You got
What?
some buddies over there?
Hardly. Those people I avoid. It's best they don't know my face.
Okay. Now listen, why'd your men attack me? I was just trying to give out a password.
I was determining your level of trust. Those who cannot handle secrets spill them. A fatal move in our line of work. Which is to say, only a fool would arm a weak man. That is why we tested you. To determine the character behind your strength.
So that's what that was.
Yes, and you have proven your worth. Our doors are open to you from now on.
You mean it?
Only under the condition you tell no one. Like I said, this is a trust-based business. Do anything to blow our cover. I'll strike you down.
Hey, you can relax. I know I look laid back, but I'm no snitch. No, and I'm Kasuga. Ichiban Kasuga. You are?
Zhao. Zhao Kalong.
Well then, Chao-san, let's do some business.
You're here.
Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, these are expensive. Custom saber. Ooh, boy. I need some money if I want to get these things. Oh, but they look so good, though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These things are real good. Ooh, a shield. Oh, I see. It's for the enforcer. Gun? Oh, gun's a reusable gun item. I see. I see. Modded model gun.
Appreciate the business.
Alright, cool. I've got a secret gun shop now. Or a secret weapon shop. It's not a gun shop. They don't sell. He sells one gun. Alright, now where was I going? Right, I wanted to hit up Survive Bar while I'm in the area because I can unlock the next, I think I can get Saeko to her final form of trust. Final trust form.
Beat him down.
I got this.
Sit up with the love drunk typhoon.
You're gonna get dumb. Sure you can beat me?
Let's go.
way!
I'm not backing down. Right.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
You sure you can beat me?
Monkey Dice is only one enemy, huh? Oh well.
Just gonna stand there? Done with all the fun and games yet?
Darts, airstrike, go!
I never.
Oop. Fuck.
You're gonna get
Cool.
picked off.
Over here. Who wants to go?
You sure you want to get hurt?
Come on now.
I'm not backing.
Jesus Christ.
Feeling better already. Here we go.
Kick his ass all the way up that staircase. Fuck yeah. Alright. 2 survive bar. Hello, Saeko. What up? How's your sister?
Yo, Sachan!
Huh? Sachan?
Wait, you're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait, are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me?
Oh boy.
Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saeko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
For sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Sure, dumbass.
Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
This is not going to go well. This is going to go extremely poorly.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 million back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn soap land. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Alright.
Can't say I didn't see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
Don't waste my time. Right.
I got this.
Darts airstrike. Wow.
Cool. Check this out.
You're gonna get a world.
Boy, he's got a lot of health, actually.
Here we go. Try this on your side. Let's be a lady tonight.
Ace.
Yeah. Come on now.
Got him.
That's how you do it.
200,000. Hell yeah. I'll take that shit.
I feel the stats going up.
Nice.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, then get the hell out of Ichincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right. I won't hit you again. I won't.
Huh?
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Oh. Damn. Savage.
Wait, are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Saeko said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
It still kind of sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still...
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts. But I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it. But then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her, demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat this?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kind of low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Aw. Level 5! Bond, get! What class does she unlock at level 5? Now gain more experience. You can now use the skill Tag Team Bombardier Bash. You know what? I think she just got something at level 4. I don't think she actually got anything at level 5. The sound you're hearing right now is I got the Yakuza Remastered collection in the mail, I think yesterday. And I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet, so I was going to do that while I was waiting for the cutscene to be over. But then it ended. Anyway, alright, well that's that. Let's go hit that underground dungeon so I can do some grinding. Actually, let's heal first. Hold up. Alright, let's see. Gotta go up. Thanks for what you did for now. Hi, I really am grateful. Yeah, shut up. Oop.
Hey, why don't we all play some cards sometime?
Where's this coming from?
The bartender said we could use one of the rooms here. I figured it'd be fun to laze around and play a game or something.
Well, the second floor is a lot more, homey than that fancy first floor.
So what do we play? Sevens?
No way. It's gotta be President. It's more exciting with more people.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I was playing that every night with the boys back at the camp, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I used to play it with my buddies on the force. Think I'm gonna let you guys win?
I was the best player in the Komijul.
So, can we cut the 8? Or what about the 11 back?
7 handoff?
What do you mean by 7 handoff? What about stairs?
Man, they're getting pretty worked up about this.
You know, all these local house rules are just a pain in the butt. Let's just play Old Maid.
Everybody just being like, I'm the best was really good. Got me. Alright, let's see. Where's that underground dungeon there? It's right about Ichiban Convections, I guess. Yeah, let's just take the... So, why don't we just,
Hey, Eri-chan. When's your birthday?
Hmm? Oh, it's April 7th.
Oh, yeah? And what's your favorite food?
Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
All right, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Huh? A Black Panther?
That's a little fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests. I'm a Chihuahua myself. Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match.
Holy shit, is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him.
Actually, I prefer pandas. Wouldn't you rather be a panda?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Ladder. What the? Oh, garbage. Ooh, a parka. Nice. Ooh, Chojo Clan crest. Nice. It's sewer time. Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing if I do this. I'm glad it's like, hey, this is gonna be a second. You know, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of business first, though. I want to try getting to the top 50, so I can increase the Eri-chan's level. Bond level. Kasuga-san, business. I would love to business.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. Okay, towards 50. Check the board meeting. Okay, I need people level 20-ish. These are good for now. Certain slaves. How many extra employees do I have? Is it literally just Grandma? I don't want to fire Grandma, though. Am I able to upgrade any of these things anymore? I'm pretty sure they're all top. This Mr. Brillo is fully upgraded. Sell Mahjong Club Grid First Meteor Theater. I did that. Funds fully upgraded. Okay. So yeah, basically I'm just running the game until things work out. So everybody's good to go.
We got a job to do.
Bum bum ba dum. Dun da dun 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 da dun. Let's go.
Nice.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Great out there. Things are going up.
Proposal for investment opportunity. No. I'm still doing okay. How's everybody's motivation doing? Still great. Excellent.
We got a job to do.
Sometimes I forget that I've employed a child and a chicken at my businesses. Alright, everybody's in the green. Good, good.
Here's how the business did. These are
Excuse me.
incredible results.
Great out there.
Okay, I've got 2 people to promote. So it's Glasses Man and Old Man.
They're going up.
Share price go up.
Ranking went up.
Rank go up. Thanks to deposit needed to recruit employees. Is looking to switch. Consider offering them a raise. Yeah. Employees. Let's see. You. I need to promote. And you I need to promote. Okay, let's get everybody back to care. Okay, good.
We
Let's
got
open
a
up.
job to do.
Now that I know how to run this minigame, it's not as stressful. Here we go. Money. Nice.
Here's how the business did.
Business get.
These are incredible
You
results.
guys did great out there. Things are going up. Let's keep it
Our
up.
ranking went up.
Rank at 56. Nice. Investment opportunity. No. Employee
The
development seminar.
shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
Okay, I got one more session before shareholders meeting. How's everyone doing? Great. Ah, and we're getting to good now for ranking, so our shit go up. Nice. Alright, let's
We
run
got
it
a
one more
job to
time.
do.
Now that I don't have anything to upgrade or fucking switch around between shit, it's really easy to just do this.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there.
Oh, I just noticed that Grandma and Chicken need to be promoted.
Things are going up.
Nah, it's okay. Don't need them.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Okay, let's see. Employees. So, Grandma needs to be promoted, and Chicken needs to be promoted. Chicken promoted to full-time employee. Now, who are the people at our shareholder meeting? Grandma, Kid, Hanayama, and... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's just real quick. Costs $1 million to do that? Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to want to upgrade Kid, Hanayama, Tour Girl, and Grandma. Hanayama, let's give you a training. Let's just get everybody to level 20 for the moment. Great success. Nice. Tour guide. And 19's probably good. Super success. So she got to 20 anyway. Where's Child? And he's already 19. He'll be fine. And then Grandma. Great success. Okay, so she hit 18. So I think that's gonna have to be good enough for now. You got positives and everything. Okay, so we've got red, blue, green. So probably should have checked that. So hypothetically, I would need two. If I've got 2 reds, that should mean I can take 2 blues with me, probably. He's got decent stats. What's his cost? 10. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. Just need to train him really quick. Please. So it's this guy, right, that I just brought? Yes. Great success. Boardroom. Okay, still good. So it looks like everybody should be okay to take on this one, I think. So yeah, we've got red, blue, green. So we've got a green to cover the blue. We've got 2 blues to cover the 2 reds, and then we've got a red to cover the green. Yep, good. Okay. This'll be it. Let's begin.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
75% support off the bat.
Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Okay, so let's get rid of this guy first since he's the most green. And then green again. And then green again. And then green again. Okay, he's good.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Who's going the fastest? You? Okay, so let's blues, so we need green again. And then red. Let's build up some number.
This is the time to ask.
Okay. So let's see, we'll need blue. Alright, and then one more.
If you have any questions, this is the time
Points
to
back. Okay, go. So we've got green, that's red. And then blue. And then blue. And then blue again. Okay.
That concludes our
Good.
periodic shareholders
Excellent.
meeting.
Well, everybody, the meeting went great. Shares are skyrocketing. That's
Share
what I'm
price
talking
go up,
about.
rank go up to 51. 240 grand, nice, nice. Always nice to get. Wait for the loading screen to be loaded. Okay, there's the music. Alright, so we're going to back out real quick. I think I'm actually going to take a lunch break. I may be back later, maybe not, because Swissy and I were planning to play some games at some point if he ever wakes up or is around. But, yeah. Once I get to the saving screen, I'm going to take a short break. Save. Okay. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later for either Ace Attorney or more Yakuza, depending on what I decide to do. Have a good one. Bye.